Oof. What up? As you guys know, if you watched the game, we lost to the fucking Donkeys. 20 to...
As you guys know, if you watched the game.
Sorry about that. If you guys watched the game, we lost to the Donkeys 20 to 19 in a heartbreaking loss. A tough loss. Oh, man. I don't know how to get over this while setting this whole thing up. It's pretty crazy, but before I keep rambling on about this game, I'm going to let everybody come in on the chat. I know everybody's sad and mad about this game as well as I am. So, yeah, let's get started with this video. So what's up, Raider Nation? As you guys know already, we lost to the Broncos 20 to 19 in a close game. They kicked the field goal to win the game. And man, I was hoping they choked. But it looked like we were the ones that choked. I know I predicted this game to be a loss for us. I did predict 17 to 14, a low-scoring game, and have us lose this game. But just to watch the whole game and actually watch it go on and go through, and just to see us lose, still kind of hurt, even though I predicted us to lose. Because in the first half, we looked dominant. This whole game, we looked dominant. Other than the last 5-6 minutes of this game, we couldn't close out this game. And it really got me frustrated because, I mean, a lot of the stuff that we didn't look good last weekend, we actually cleaned it up and looked really good this year. This week, we looked solid coming into this game. We did really good against the Broncos in the first half, and then a little bit in the second half, but I don't know. I put down a lot of notes, and I'm going to just get to them, and I'm going to read them out to you guys and let you guys know what I thought about this game so far from the first half and whatnot. But like I said, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. Everybody that joins in, you know, you guys are the best, dog. Hold on. I like interacting with each and every one of you guys. Yo, what's up, Raider Bay Nation? Steven, Means, Muhammad, Devon, One Nation, Isaac. Who else is out there? Cameron, Darkside. Everybody else. Oaks, Too Smooth. Everybody, yo, what's up, y'all? I mean, I know y'all pissed off. I'm pissed off because this game could have been ours. It should have been ours. And we could have been 1-1. We lost to the Donkeys, and they all happy because they actually beat us, but we had them. But like they say, you know, like everybody says, you know, almost doesn't count, and we just didn't get the job done. We choked, and we couldn't just win, baby. We just lost, and we just gotta pick up our heads and move on to next week. But let me get on to with these notes what I had. You know, in the first half, we did start slow on offense. I know it was a defensive game for like the first couple of drives. We kept going 3 and out. They kept going 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. And then we got like a field goal in the first game. I mean, in the first half. 2 field goals to put us up 6-0. Defense was playing good. Secondary stepped up in the first half. Oh, excuse me. Secondary stepped up. They looked solid. It looked like we had them on lockdown on defense, you know. Our offense didn't start off too well. It almost looked like a conservative kind of game. Then we started picking it up in the first half. Also, linebackers were good. We kind of had a pass rush going in the first half, but the main keys on defense was our linebackers and our secondary. Rashawn Melvin gets the first interception of the year for the Raiders in the red zone, and that was something really great to see, especially for our secondary, a secondary that's not really elite or, you know, among the best in the league, but Rashawn Melvin did his part. Garyon Conley shut down a good amount. Like he was a shutdown corner in the beginning of the game. I know a lot of things happened later on, but we're not gonna get with that. Rashawn Melvin got his first interception. We weren't looking real good on third down conversions to start off the game. Our offense just couldn't get I don't know what it was, but we started 0-5, and that's not good at all. If we want to clean up this game, we gotta we gotta convert on third downs. No matter if we're short or if we're 3rd and 8, it don't matter. Another thing was in the red zone, we had another touchdown that we could have maybe had, or a first. What was it? I think it was a touchdown or a first down. and we just ran it with beast mode up the middle. And I know Raider Nation is going to be mad either or. If we threw on 3rd and 1 and didn't get the first down, everybody would have said, "Hey, run with beast mode. Why don't you run with beast mode? It's so stupid. The Raiders are so stupid." But then when we run with beast mode, it makes it obvious because they collapsed the pocket. That interior defensive lineman was no joke. I give a lot of props to this offensive line that held out Bradley Chubb. Von Miller did get in on Derek Carr, one play of the game today, got a sack. But other than that, they held him accountable and they didn't really let him come in. I know our run blocking was okay. Marshawn looked like a beast today. Got a touchdown today. What else? We dominated the first half with time of possession. And that looks like the kind of game that we run with this offense. With Chucky is time of possession, run the ball, run it down their throats, and then start opening up the pass game. And that's what we did in the first half and most of this game. I'm not going to lie, Derek Carr stepped up today. He didn't really sling a lot of touchdowns out there, but Derek Carr found his receivers, and that was one of the points I actually stated. Give the ball to your receivers. Amari Cooper was catching balls left and right. He had no drops today. What else was there? There was another PI call at the end of the game that I'll get to later on as well. But our receivers got it going. Jared Cook was still solid as well, and we opened up that playbook, and we looked solid throughout the whole game mostly until that last quarter. Derek Carr started feeling more confident once the run game was going, and once he got these little dink and dunks going, he started feeling more confident, and you've seen that. We ended up going on halftime 12-0 because Marshawn Lynch did get a touchdown in the in the end zone, and that's what you do. You just pound the ball in. Marshawn did great. He ran really strong. There was a couple of plays where he got backed out, but other than that, we looked real solid in the first half. But if you watched last week's game, then you know that wasn't our problem. Our problem was the second half. And here we go again. We come into the second half. Broncos' run game was killing us. Lindsey was just running. On their first drive, they were just running the ball, getting first downs after first downs after first downs. And it was so frustrating. And they ended up getting a touchdown. Bruce Irvin in that first possession, Bruce Irvin hit us with a costly penalty, an unsportsmanlike conduct, and I was so freaking pissed. I'm like, come on, dog. You the veteran of this team. You got to show. I know he could get emotional and get mad, but we had them stop. We had them going fourth down, but they ended up getting a 1st and goal, and obviously, if you've seen it, they scored. And that, if you really look at it, that one penalty could have changed this whole game. But that's beyond the point. Hold up. That's besides the point, man. I'm so frustrated because so many little things could have happened differently and we could have won this game, but we didn't. We choked. We fucking choked. Anywho, Raiders offense comes swinging right back and hits Seth Roberts for a touchdown. We look solid again, and I'm like, oh shit, we got this shit in the bag. So we were up, I believe, we were up 19-7, I believe so. And I was still hyped. I was like, okay, if our offense can keep coming out and bailing out our defense, then we'll be okay. But we got to stop them defensively. ACDC connection looked really good. I was hoping they could at least get a touchdown, but they didn't. That was the end of my notes because I started not caring about my notes. I was kind of getting jittery because this game was getting close. And as you guys know, in the second half, I don't know where the defense went. You could tell me. I felt like they got tired. Garyon Conley started becoming, I don't know, exposed. But we did get bailed out like 2-3 times. Garyon Conley got bailed out 2 or 3 times in the end zone. And, with big plays, with penalties getting called back that saved our asses. Because this game could have been a whole different game if Broncos didn't get all those flags. But we had the ball to run the timeout, and all we had to get off the clock was about like 2 minutes. And I don't know what was going on. On third and what was it? 3rd and 5 or something. We got to get the first down, and all of a sudden we throw a little slant route, a quick slant route. to Martavis Bryant that just gets like shit, man. Whew. We throw a quick slant route to Martavis Bryant that didn't go nowhere. We could. Why didn't we throw it to Amari Cooper? Do like some kind of comeback route or something. Get the ball down the field or just get the first down. But that was going to get us 2-3 yards at most, and we didn't do that. We punted the ball. Oh, before that all happened, we were up 19 to 13, 19 to 14, and we don't kick the fucking field. No, shit, was it 19-14? I forgot what it was, but we were up 19 to I think 10 or 19 to 14, and we were in field goal range, and we didn't fucking kick the ball. Like I had a feeling in my head. I was like, if we don't kick this ball and score a field goal, it's gonna bite us in the ass. And they were going to go for it 4th and 1, and you know what? I was like, okay, I got trust. You know, they're feeling it. They got the momentum on their side. If we got this first down, it would have been game over for sure. This would have been a game. The game would have been sealed. We would have won. Simple as that. We would have ran the ball, ran the clock out of. But they do a play action fake, and Derek Carr throws it to Keith Smith, and my dude, you gotta catch the ball. I know it wasn't the best ball. Derek Carr didn't throw the best ball to him, but no one was sticking. No one was sticking him. Derek Carr was getting pressured, yes, but he throws it to Keith Smith. Keith Smith drops it. Easy first down. Could have easily won this game. But we choked again. I don't know what they were thinking. Kick the damn ball. Go up 22 to 10, 22 to whatever. I forgot. And we could have easily been up by 2 scores. Yeah, about 2 scores and won this game. But I don't know, man. I just don't know about this team, dog. But if you did watch my preview video I did yesterday, I had us losing 17-14. Only because I seen that this Denver defense was a solid defense. But as you've seen today, it looked like we could have actually beat them. We held our own. We did what we had to do to win the game, but we just didn't. But we dropped down to 0-2, which sucks. But we got to keep moving on. Like we said, we got to be 1-0 every single week. And next week we'll go play Miami, and it's a winnable game. It's a winnable game. I feel like this is where our schedule kind of settles down. That doesn't mean we're going to win the game, but that just means it's much more easier challenge, you know? Whew. But we got Miami and we got the Browns. I know the Browns aren't... Did the Browns win today? Oh, shit. Hold up. If anybody knows, did the Browns win today? I think they did because they was actually balling out today. Other than that, you know, with these first 2 games, we played 2 highly touted defenses, 2 defenses that really tested our offense. And I give ourselves a chance still. We started 0-2, and we might go out and maybe win next week. And then week after that, I'm hoping so. But I did have these 2 games, really tough games as a loss. And we did, but it kind of sucks when you watch a game and it looks like you can win and you actually lose because you choked the game. That's even worse. So, I mean, I've seen a lot of positives out of this game. Offense looked more fluid. We did really great. We got Amari Cooper. Going in this game. AC/DC almost looked good. I was hoping they could get a touchdown together. We still ran the ball pretty well. Not the best. Defense looked solid. The secondary looked solid. And linebacker corps looked solid as well. Eric Harris, another guy that I liked out there in open field tackles, he did well, saving a lot of runs going to the edge. Leon Hall, another guy that I know that he was all over the field today, and I give him props as well. But our weakness, guys, our fucking weakness on this team is the fucking pass rush. We got no pass rush at all. It's frustrating watching this game, and you don't see nobody getting to the quarterback. Yeah, we got close a couple of times, but once the quarterback says hike, just watch the whole D-line. Arden Key, he has a lot of potential. Bruce Irvin, obviously a vet, but they weren't doing shit. Props to Case Keenum being having really great awareness in the pockets, knowing when to step up. Because Arden Key was like getting shoved around everywhere. Arden Key almost had a sack on one of the plays, but other than that, he didn't look well. We didn't have no pressure at all. Our run defense was good, but we let off a lot of big runs that really cost us as well. But it really sucks, and it's really ironic to see that our defensive line is our weakest point on this defense. And before, when we, before like the years before, our defensive line was like the best. Like out of the whole defense, our defensive line was the most solid position on our defense. But our secondary was the one that killed us. Now it feels like it's swapped around, and it looks like our corners and our linebackers and our secondary looks more solid than our defensive line because we can't get no kind of pass rush. Our run defense is solid, but our pass rush is trash. Really trash. We need I know we signed Jonathan Hankins, McDougall, or McDonald, or I don't know. We signed them, and they did okay, but we still need players to ball out on the defensive line. It's just frustrating, but let me see what everybody's saying right now because I know everybody's flooding in. I'm just as mad as you guys. Damn. Yeah, no pressure. Let me keep saying. Whew. Who do I see right now? Me, my bad then. I thought it was low. If that was the case, he should have got caught. I did see that. The Browns gave their game away just like us. Oh, so the Browns lost. Fuck. But that's just the Browns doing what the Browns do. Let me check. What was the score on that Browns game? Because I really thought they had that game. And I know we had our game as well. Oh, they lost 18-21. Fucking Browns. Carlito says Browns are better than you think. Yes. I'm not gonna lie about that. They are much better this year than they were last year. I know they didn't win no games, neither did we. But I'm not gonna say that's a for sure win, but it's a winnable game if we do what we do and finish the game off. We can't be choking like we did these last couple of weeks. Why? Carlito says why Carl Joseph ain't in. I don't know. This is the second game in a row we didn't see Carl Joseph. They had Leon Hall playing and Reggie Nelson. I still don't know why we have Reggie Nelson. I'd rather take my chances on Carl Joseph, even if Carl Joseph fucks up or whatnot. It's like we have Reggie Nelson out there anyway. So, shit, I don't know. Mario says they suck. Man, it looks like we do. It does look like we suck, but we did look really solid in this game. Like I said, it was just crunch time. We just didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We just gave that game away. John Doe is depressing. I miss Mac. I miss him too. But we got to move on. Man, fuck. Khalil Mack, huh? Raider D says, we have a pass rush, but he's in Chicago. Okay, that was a good one. That's not our pass rush no more. Jordy Nelson was missing. No downfield passes. We had a couple downfield, well, not really downfield passes. They were more like medium passes. But we did good throwing to our receivers, I believe. So, and we got the ball out. We did a lot of screen plays. Martavis Bryant looked pretty solid for what he was giving out there. Other than that last play, I really thought that he would, I don't know, man. Raider Bay Nation. Oakland Raiders need to draft Nick Bosa in the first round of the 2019 draft. I gotta check him out, but I'm hearing a lot of Nick Bosa. A lot of people saying, "Hey, we need to draft him next year." And if he is what he is, if he's up with that hype, then I believe we should. We need a pass rush. We need a first round talent to rush the quarterback. And it's not trying to knock on Mo Hurst. Mo Hurst did get a sack today, but it's not knocking Mo Hurst, Arden Key, and the PJ Hall and whatnot. But they're still young. I don't know. Maybe it's just we're playing up against really good offensive linemen. They're not getting in. I don't know. But there's no kind of pass rush out there, and we're looking real trash out there. John Q, best 0-2 team in the league. It's early. Cooper is in the mix now, so looking forward. Hey, I like how you're thinking positive because I'm a positive thinker as well. As much as I get mad at this team, though, as much as I really hate and despise this team when they do stupid things like they did today, I wouldn't say we're the best. Oh, well, we might be, but a lot of people are sleeping on us still because that first game. If you really looked at that first game against the Rams are an elite defense. They're an elite team, offensively, defensively. So we didn't really have a chance. We did look like we could have beaten them, but we didn't. Defense. I mean, the Denver Broncos are a little bit less of a challenge. Not knocking them. They still got a really great defense, but we look way better. Everything that we didn't do in the first game, we did better in the second game. Like opening up our receivers, going downfield, moving the ball, defense playing good. We look solid. No need to panic. We're 0-2. Last year we started 2-0, and what did we do? We stunk up the whole year. Maybe this year it's like a flip flop. We start off 0-2. I know we're gonna hear it from everybody, from all the analysts. Everybody talking shit about John Gruden, talking shit about the Raiders, talking shit about like you guys shouldn't have let Khalil Mack go, but I believe we start 0-2 this year. Maybe we ball out the rest of the season, and that's what I'm hoping we do. Gunther, good. Just lack of talent. True. I love Paul Gunther. Carlito. I love Gunther. He's actually doing really good this year with this defense and what we have. We just add a little bit more pieces, and I believe these veterans were a good add. I know we get a little older, but I think the veterans mixed with a little bit of the younger players, we look good. Imagine if we had all the younger players playing out there with no veterans, we would have probably got smacked. Kings only 7-10. Melvin was shut down. Yes, Melvin was a shutdown cornerback today, and I really liked what I saw from Melvin out there. He got the interception, which was pretty sick. I know he probably gave up like a play or two, but other than that, he was really solid all day today. Andres says, no, we don't need to draft him because then that would mean we're going to tank this year. I'm tired of tanking. You have no idea. I don't think we ever tank. I just think sometimes we just suck. But, I mean, maybe he falls. Who knows? But wherever I think we might get him with the Bears pick because, they're going to tank this year because they suck. I am the real GOAT, number 2, 3, ring gang. No passing TDs, they both were. No passing TDs. I don't know who you're talking about. But Derek Carr did get a passing TD to Seth Roberts. Let's see. John Q. I'm scared. I'm scared of the Chiefs. Did you see Mahomes? Sheesh. Hey, they tough. Hey, the Chiefs look really solid. They did ball out today. I ain't scared of those motherfuckers. We could beat them. Just win, baby. Let's go. Clorox. We lost because of Irvin with his penalty and that missed tackle. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of stated that earlier, but with that penalty, if you really look at it, that gave him that touchdown to, early in the game, and that really cost us. He needs to stop being emotional and costing us plays like this, which really sucks, but I understand where you're coming from. Matt says, new systems on both sides of the ball. So many new players on the team. This team just needs to gel, and we good. Like I said, you're right. These are just the first 2 games. We cannot dwell on these first 2 games. We had a lot of positives, and yes, the players are still trying to gel because this was a whole roster makeover in just one offseason. But I believe we'll be okay. A lot of people are panicking right now. A lot of people are calling for Derek Carr's heads. A lot of people are hating on Garrett Collins. I just don't understand why a lot of Raider fans just hate on our players. Like, there are players. We got to still ride with them till the end of the year. Oh, man. Steven, the Bears are worse. We got a shot. True. Raider G, bro, fuck their car. Fuck their car. He's not the answer. That's $125 million quarterback looks like and plays like we need to trade him immediately. We will definitely regret getting rid of. Like I said, one guy that doesn't like Derek Carr. I respect your opinion, but I'm still gonna ride with Derek Carr. We'll see how the rest of the season goes. Because if we had won this game, everybody would have praised Derek Carr and said, "Oh shit, he's the one." I still like him whether we win, lose. Of course, he pisses me off a lot. Derek Carr does. And maybe sometimes it's not him. Maybe it's the play calling. Maybe it's the coaches. I don't know. I can't blame him. I just got to blame the whole Raiders. The Bears' number 1 pick will probably be in the top 10 the next 2 years. But I understand Oakland locals wanted to see a winner now. Oh, John Q. True. I'm hoping that they do have a top 10 pick in the next 2 years. But we'll see. We'll see about that. And I know everybody wants to win this year. I believe we'll do a lot of winning this year, but we just gotta write it out. I don't know if we're gonna win the Super Bowl this year, but I believe we're gonna be in the right track next year and the year after that. Clive, Gruden pisses me off. He pisses me off too. I still love him, but he pisses me off, just like Derek Carr and the rest of this team. John Doe, 2 good halves, just 2 different games. Just in 2 different games. Stupid. That's a funny one. Ruben, yo, Simone Raider, what's up, brother? Send me a shout out. Raider Nation for life. Yo, shout out to Ruben Nava for asking for a shout out. Yo, thank you for watching this live stream. I appreciate it. Steven, how long we giving Carr a chance? I think we got another 4 years. So that's how much chances I'm giving. I don't know. I'll give him like 2 years. Still, maybe. We'll just see how this year comes about, and then we could talk about that. Alvin, Chiefs have an easy first 3 games. Chargers, Steelers, 49ers. The Chiefs do got I can't say that. Oh, that's kind of tough. I can't say the Steelers, but the Chargers and 49ers, they are pretty easy matchups. I mean, always, like, rivalry games are always a tough matchup, no matter who you play. Who else? Oh, damn, I'm going for 26 minutes, y'all. All right, y'all. The White Stallion. Gruden needs to let Carr sling it around. True. 808 bully. Carr was not bad today. Not at all. We just didn't win the game. That was the thing. He did pretty solid today. Raider G. It's not that I don't like Derek Carr. It's just that he's scared to get hit. He runs, and he does not run for first down, panics in the pocket. I understand where you're coming from, and that's what I said last game, especially, and a lot of Raider fans said, he does look a bit, timid, but today he did really solid, I believe so. But I'm going to give him the whole season to see how he does, how he pans out. We're slowly getting this offense rolling, and we'll see. Jordy Nelson ain't happy with this team. I don't know, man. He signed, so that's his fault if you don't like it. But we gotta get him. What do you call it? Involved in this game. And why was Jordy Nelson returning punts? I have no idea. Where's my boy Dwayne Harris, dog? I don't know. Mario, no pass rush, and KC dropped the ball, dropped bombs all day. True. Steven, let's not worry too much. It's early. Let's go Raiders. OC Raider 714. Shout out to Steven. Tyson Isabel, this loss hurts so bad. It really does because I'm really sad about. Not really sad. I'm really pissed off and mad about this game and sad. Last question. Yo, Dami. That's how I'm going to say your name. Do you think we should have signed Musgrave instead of letting him walk? Our offense put up 25-plus points with him as a coordinator in 2015. Overall, good question. Musgrave is with the Broncos now. As you guys know, he was our offense coordinator in 2016 when we had that big season. But it's kind of hard to say. I mean, if that next year, 2017, when we kept Ken Norton instead of Bill Musgrave, I was really confused, and I didn't want that to happen. We were the 6th overall offense in 2016, and we let him walk. Yet our defense was lacking and struggling. It was questionable, and a lot of people during those games, the games we did lose, the 4 games we lost in 2016, they all blamed Bill Musgrave for his lack of play calling. I don't think we should have let him go. He's still a solid offense coordinator. We got Greg Olsen's dumbass out there calling plays for us, but like I said, it's too early to talk. We just have to see how it goes and pans out. But Bill Musgrave's with the Broncos now, and we just got to move on. Trading Patterson was the biggest mistake. At least Cooper and Seth didn't drop none. Hey, True, Adidas son. True Cooper balled out today. Patterson gave up on plays. We need a younger running back, to be honest. We do. I feel like running back, if we can go and draft a running back next year or the following year, a top-tier running back, then we'll be solid, especially with this whole transition from Oakland to Vegas. And like I said, it's going to be Marshawn Lynch's last year with the Raiders. And when you've seen Marshawn Lynch play out there, he looked like he was pretty tired every time he ran out for a big play. But other than that, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. I know we are super mad about this game. I'm disappointed in this game. But I expected it. I got to just live with it. And Raider Nation cannot be too quick to call for the heads of everybody on the team. Derek Carr, Marshawn Lynch, everybody, John Gruden. We can't be too quick to just call for their heads and just say, F this team. This team is trash. Y'all should have kept Khalil Mack. We just got to keep playing every game one by one. Move on to the next one. We got Miami. So we just need to chill, Raider Nation. Just chill. Keep our head up high. Move on to the next game. Stay positive, because if we stay positive, then we can hopefully win. But yeah. Okay. 808 bullying. Shout out to him. He just gave a report. Harris was out. He had a foot injury. Thank you. But Raider Nation, that's about it. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. And if you're watching this live stream or watching this video, and it's the first time you're watching, subscribe to your boy. Hit that notification button so you guys can be notified when I go live, and you could be a part of the chat because everybody in the chat is cool. But other than that, Raider Nation, your boy Some More Raider is out.